On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Phonograph.
An early sound reproducing machine that plays audio recordings, typically in the form of cylindrical or disc-shaped records, often referred to as an early version of the record player or gramophone.
Examples:
Antique phonograph, portable phonograph. My grandparents used to listen to their favorite songs on the vinyl phonograph.
Hinge.
A joint that holds the edge of a door, window, lid, etc. and allows it to open or close.
Examples:
A stiff hinge, insecure hinge. His involvement is the hinge of our plan.
Pivot.
A change in direction or focus, especially in a business or political strategy, a fixed point that supports something that turns or balances.
Examples:
Center pivot irrigation, pivot point. The team needed to come up with a pivot strategy to turn things around.
Tirade.
A long, angry speech or outburst of criticism or condemnation.
Examples:
Tirade against him. Launch a tirade. The politician went on a tirade about the opposition party's policies.
Supersonic.
Relating to or having a speed above the speed of sound, roughly 767 miles per hour or 1,235 kilometers per hour at sea level.
Examples:
Supersonic aircraft, supersonic wind tunnel. The spacecraft re-entered the Earth's atmosphere at supersonic speeds.
Reflector.
A surface or object that reflects light, sound, or heat in a specific direction, often used to redirect or focus these elements toward a desired target or area.
Examples:
Reflector coating, vehicle reflector. The cyclist wore a reflector vest to increase visibility on the road at night.
Loudspeaker.
An electronic device that amplifies sound, typically used to address a large audience or to play music or other audio content in public areas.
Examples:
Wireless loudspeaker, loudspeaker system. The teacher spoke through the loudspeaker so that every student could hear the announcement.
Gadget.
A small tool or device that is useful for a particular job.
Examples:
A handy gadget, time-saving gadget. I found the kitchen gadget that will serve as a bottle opener in the store.
Megaphone.
A large, cone-shaped device used to amplify sound, often used by speakers or performers to address large audiences or crowds.
Examples:
Megaphone announcement, megaphone protest. The coach used a megaphone to communicate with his team during the game.
Sharpen.
To make something, usually a blade or point, sharp or sharper. To enhance or improve the clarity, focus, or effectiveness of something.
Examples:
Sharpen your focus. Sharpen a pencil. I must sharpen my knives before cooking to ensure precise and efficient cutting.
Oral.
Also audio, relating to the sense of hearing or the ear, pertaining to the perception or reception of sound.
Examples:
Oral skills. Oral examination. The oral experience at the concert was breathtaking, with the music filling the entire venue.
Waterfall.
A point in a river or stream where water falls from a high place, for example, over a cliff or rock.
Examples:
Scenic waterfall. A waterfall with a fall of 10 feet. Years of river erosion have formed the uniquely shaped waterfall basin.
Flake.
A small, thin piece or layer of something, often with a flat or irregular shape, a person who is unreliable or inconsistent.
Examples:
Flakes of snow. Flake graphite. She found a paint flake on the wall and realized it was time to repaint the room.
Toothpaste.
A paste or gel used for cleaning the teeth and freshening the breath.
Examples:
Toothpaste hygiene product. Toothpaste tube. I always use mint-flavored toothpaste to refresh my mouth in the morning and at night.
Anew.
In a new or different way.
Examples:
Arm anew. Review anew. He decided to start anew and leave his old life behind.
Slogan.
A short, catchy phrase or motto that is used by a person, organization, or company to promote a particular product, cause, or idea.
Examples:
Catchy slogan. Advertising slogan. The company spent months researching and testing different brand slogans before finally settling on "Just do it" as their new tagline.
Devise.
To come up with an idea, plan, theory, etc., using your intelligence or imagination.
Examples:
Devise a plan. Devise a literary plot. They had to devise a system that did not depend on fossil fuels.
Offend.
To cause someone to feel upset, angry, or annoyed.
Examples:
Offend his sensibilities. Offend a customer. His rude comments offended many people at the party.
Snore.
To make a loud, harsh breathing sound while sleeping, often due to an obstruction in the airways or other respiratory issues. To sound boring, monotonous, or dull.
Examples:
Snore in my sleep. Snore peacefully. I couldn't sleep because my roommate snored loudly every night.
Gratify.
To give pleasure or satisfaction to provide someone with what they want or need, to indulge or satisfy a desire or appetite.
Examples:
Gratify desires. Gratify curiosity. I always try to gratify my boss by achieving the sales target every month.
Pricey.
Expensive or costly, having a high price or worth.
Examples:
Pricey hotel. Pricey gift. The restaurant had pricey menu items, but the food was worth it.
Thunderous.
Producing or accompanied by a loud, deep, rumbling sound, like that of thunder, intense, forceful, or impressive.
Examples:
Thunderous roar. Thunderous noise. The thunderous applause lasted for several minutes after the performance.
Hertz.
The unit of frequency, equal to 1 cycle per second, often used to describe the frequency of electromagnetic waves or electronic signals.
Examples:
Audio hertz. Terahertz radiation. The human ear can detect sounds with frequencies ranging from 20 to 20,000 hertz.
Emit.
To give off or send out something such as light, heat, sound, gas, etc.
Examples:
Emit a gamma ray. Emit air pollution. During the unloading, the container box emits a clicking sound.
Decibel.
Also dB, a unit used to measure the intensity of sound or the comparative loudness of two sounds based on a logarithmic scale.
Examples:
Decibel level. Adjust the decibel. The concert reached 100 decibels, causing many people to cover their ears.
Propagate.
To spread or promote something widely, particularly beliefs, ideas, or plants and animals through reproduction.
Examples:
Propagate a rumor. Propagate plants. The company is working hard to propagate their brand message to as many people as possible.
Barometer.
An instrument that measures atmospheric pressure and is used to predict changes in weather, a measure of the prevailing conditions or trends within a particular situation or environment.
Examples:
Economic barometer. Air pressure barometer. The number of patients in the hospital is a useful barometer of regional health trends.
Shorten.
To make something shorter in length, duration, or extent, to reduce the length of something, to make something briefer or more concise.
Examples:
Shorten the deadline. shorten the sentence. I want to shorten my haircut before the summer heat arrives.
Symphony.
A long musical composition in Western classical music for orchestra, usually with 3 or 4 main parts called movements.
Examples:
A symphony orchestra. A beautiful symphony. The frequent performances of the symphony prove its popularity.
Troop.
A group of soldiers, especially a large one, a group of people, animals, or things considered as a unit.
Examples:
The members of a military troop. A troop of deer. The troop of soldiers marched through the city in a parade.
Hillside.
The sloping side of a hill or mountain, a landscape feature characterized by a natural gradient or incline.
Examples:
Hillside landscape. Hillside vineyard. The hikers were stunned by the beautiful wildflowers on the hillside.
Whisper.
To speak very quietly to somebody using the breath rather than the voice so that only those close to you can hear you.
Examples:
Answer in a whisper. The whisper of the leaves. He took me aside and whispered in my ear.
Countenance.
A person's face or facial expression, support or approval of something or someone.
Examples:
Affable countenance. Confident countenance. The painting captured the countenance of the model perfectly.
Kelvin.
A unit of measurement for temperature in the International System of Units, SI, which starts at absolute zero, the theoretical lowest limit of temperature, and named after the British physicist William Thomson, also known as Lord Kelvin.
Examples:
Kelvin scale. Kelvin measurement. The scientist cooled the sample to just a couple of Kelvin to observe quantum effects.
Determinant.
A factor, circumstance, or condition that contributes to the shaping, influencing, or determining of a particular outcome or result.
Examples:
Environmental determinant. A determinant of crop yields. One determinant of success is having a positive attitude and a strong work ethic.
Turret.
A small tower or tall structure, often found on the corner of a building, typically used for defensive purposes. A rotating armored structure on a military vehicle or ship for mounting weapons.
Examples:
Medieval turret. Turret lathe. The turret atop the castle provided a panoramic view of the surrounding area.
Penetrating.
Able to pierce or enter deeply into something, having a sharp, intense quality that cuts through superficiality or confusion.
Examples:
Penetrating gaze. Penetrating analysis. The penetrating smell of freshly brewed coffee filled the room.
Physicist.
A scientist who specializes in the field of physics.
Examples:
Talented physicist. Theoretical physicist. Einstein was an outstanding and famous physicist of the 20th century.
Resonate.
To be filled with a deep echoing sound.
Examples:
Deeply resonate with the consumers. Resonate in the same frequency. The sound resonates well in this theater.
Scatter.
To cause to separate and go in different directions.
Examples:
Scatter seeds. Scatter around the internet. The hunter's approach scattered the geese.
Pentagon.
A flat geometric shape with 5 straight sides and 5 angles, a building in Washington, D.C., that houses the U.S. Department of Defense and is the headquarters of the U.S. military.
Examples:
Equilateral pentagon. Pentagon building. The shape of the building is a distinctive 5-sided pentagon.
Classify.
To categorize or group something according to a system or set of criteria. To assign something to a particular class or category based on its characteristics or properties.
Examples:
Classify images. Classify emails into folders. I need to classify these documents for the upcoming audit.
Jabber.
To talk rapidly, unintelligibly, or incoherently, to chatter or babble.
Examples:
Jabber without pause. Jabber on the phone. Whenever they discuss their favorite TV show, they just jabber in excitement, making it hard to understand their specific points.
Attic.
A space or area, typically bounded by a roof and walls in a house that is located immediately below the roof, often used for storage or as an additional living space.
Examples:
Attic space. Dusty attic. I found an old photo album in the spacious attic filled with pictures of my grandparents when they were young.